Hey y'all, it's your girl Nellyville. I've been trying to get this video done. I've been busy for the past few days, but so much more has came out since I posted the video I posted. I seen all you guys' comments. Some of y'all went clean in. Y'all was coming with, I knew that when I put that video out, people were gonna disagree. I expected that. But some of y'all was in the comments losing y'all mind, and all you had to do was go do your research. This girl is a liar, and I am sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but she has scammed you and pulled on your heartstrings and used the ones who sent money to her. She is a liar, and she has been exposed. And I'm going to show you a couple of things today, but I am not going to go in depth like I was, putting all this proof up, because it's literally several people who is putting up information to show that this girl is a big liar. Okay? And so most of you probably already seen it by now. You should have, if you've been on YouTube. Okay? This girl has lied about everything and made up this story, making people think that she is that girl on that platter. So let me show you guys something, since y'all so smart in the comments but not using your critical thinking skills. For the ones who say, how do you know? Common sense, baby. You can see it. Nothing she said added up or matched with the real Jane Doe in this case. And yes, there are several Jane Does. There's more than one, at least. I know that much. However, she claimed to be that one that's in the photos we seen. I showed you that affidavit. So your narrative saying, well, it's more than one. Duh. She showed those specific photos and said that she is that Jane Doe. Also, for you guys who said all this other stuff, she said she lied about her age and this and that and the others when she wrote the statement. First of all, where is the statement? Which, in a minute, I'll go ahead and let you know now. She said that Ali Carter has her statement. How do I know? Because her and Adria was trying to do an interview a couple days ago with another channel. Her name is, and she exposed them real bad. Y'all need to check her out when you get a chance. Her name is A Walk with the Ancestors, Miss Dean. And they was trying to get an interview on her channel, and she was able to see right through them. And she did a Zoom call just to get like a little rundown of what they had going on, I guess, before they actually did the actual sit down and made the actual video and did the interview. So she basically had like a little rundown with them of their story. And Mesha said, when she asked her, well, where's the police statement? She's like, Ali Carter has it. What would she be doing with your police statement? Please stop it. Okay? Now, I'm going to show y'all some things, because this is so much that I'm sure I'm not going to remember everything. And I did not feel like putting all this stuff together to have lined up for y'all, because at this point, if you don't believe the truth, that's on you. Keep sending her your money. I told you she was a scammer. I told y'all a couple of weeks ago about Adria. I didn't see nobody else saying it. I felt like I needed to say it, because it was obvious that she is not a victim, and she's in fact an accomplice to anything that she says happened. If those things are even true at this point, because I don't even know who to believe anymore. People are trying to milk this case. That's what they're trying to do, and mess it up, possibly. I don't know what's going on. And everything in this video is alleged. Let me just say that, because honey, y'all not about to play no game with me. It's alleged because I wasn't there. None of us were. So yeah, it's sad that people is afraid to hear the truth. And I see why so many people get scammed out there. I really do. Because they're gullible. However, I don't really blame the viewers, because it is your job to be compassionate towards people and their stories and things that happen to them. You definitely should. I seen a lot of people in my comments saying, you wrong. You're supposed to support people. You should be ashamed of yourself. Come on, y'all. I wouldn't have, y'all don't know me, but I would have never got up here and even went against her or said anything negative or said it was a lie if I didn't truly in my heart believe that. I thought about it for a while before I did it. Okay? Even at the moment when I pushed the button to post it, I didn't see nobody else post it. Nobody. I didn't see anybody else's videos up saying that she was a liar. I knew that, what was going to come with that because I was calling her out. And the thing is, I knew that she was lying. I seen people in the comments of that interview that questioned her a lot. But I didn't see any creators putting out a video telling the truth. Maybe they didn't know yet because it was all new. So I'm not saying it like that. I'm just saying. So I knew what came with it. My thing is, you can't bully Nelly. That's number one. So I don't know what y'all thought y'all was doing in the comments. Thank you for the comments. I appreciate you. But yeah, I'm not going to sit there and read no long paragraph anyway. I know it was, like I said, one of my viewers commented and said, why should I believe you? You don't even have a lot of followers. That just go to show how bird your brain is. You know what I'm saying? To think that you need a crowd of people to back you up in order to believe something. Learn to stand on your own 2 feet. Even if you got to stand against 1 million people, that's how Nellyville is. I don't care if it's 1 million people over there saying you're wrong. If I truly believe that I'm right, I'm standing on it by myself. And that's for real. So you need to know that while you're over here viewing the Nellyville Show channel. That's number one. Okay? Let's get that clear. And nothing you can say in the comments can make me feel any type of way. Because I don't know you and you don't know me. And I don't give a damn about what you're talking about. Anyway, you better hope I even read your comment. And that's for real. Even though I did try to get back to some of y'all, I can't read them all. So anywho, let me get to, I wanted to show y'all this. When Mesha was over there on Mrs. Dean's channel, one of the first things that was talked about is that Mesha called from a Texas area code. What do this affidavit say? That the plaintiff, Jane Doe, is a citizen of Canada. Mesha haven't mentioned anything about Canada at all. She live in Texas. The girl that did that interview the other day. She live in Texas, y'all. How much proof y'all need? I'm not going to, honey, it's people all over YouTube now calling her out. Because they got so much stuff on this girl now. So I'm not going to go through, you know what I'm saying? I already done told y'all the other day. Y'all didn't want to hear it. Okay? Let me get to my next thing because that's red flag. That's a big red flag. That girl ain't been to no Canada more than likely. I can't say what she haven't. Like I said, everything in this video is alleged. But come on, y'all. Use your brain. Stop using that only that 0.0000001% of your brain. And why don't you take advantage of all that other brain you got? Okay? Anywho, oh yeah, I'm supposed to be right here because I'm trying to keep up with the little things that I am going to show because I don't have all day to be steady trying to tell people something that is obvious. It's up to you to believe or not to believe at this point. I don't care. Okay? Here is the actual. How did that get cut off? Let me try to fix it because I want you guys to see. I don't know how it got cut off. But this is the actual photo of the real girl in that picture on the fruit platter. Do that look like Mesha to you? Because it don't to me. Do that look like Mesha? Let me. And y'all talked a lot of stuff. You know what? Y'all owe me an apology in the comments for anything. That's what y'all owe me. Y'all see that? Do that look like her? Because that looked like a Hispanic of some, some type of Spanish heritage or either Philippine or something. I don't know. But I told y'all that was not Mesha, didn't I? And I even went and found her social media accounts. This girl they wasn't even smart enough to cover. Look, do that look like the girl who was just on the platter? Y'all telling me that was her? Huh? That's what y'all telling me. Told y'all that the other day. Before y'all came in the comments saying all the crazy stuff y'all was saying for the ones who did. I don't know. I really don't care. Somebody called me Lizzo. Like I told y'all don't understand Nellyville. I don't care. Honey, every time I eat a taco, do you think I'm worrying about what people gonna say? Because I'm gonna have me a taco today. So I don't care what y'all talking about. Okay? Y'all need to understand that Nellyville's skin is very thick. Okay? So you need to understand that when y'all comment. I don't care. Just keep talking though. Make sure y'all keep doing that. I like it. Okay? So anywho, yeah, that's not her. Now let me show you where they went wrong. Cause see, it ain't just Mesha, big back neck. And don't come say, well, it ain't like you skinny. No, I'm not. I have fun eating my tacos, and ain't nobody gonna stop that. Okay? But she a big back liar. I don't lie. I don't care what you say about my back, it ain't lying. Now, anywho, let me get back to this affidavit. And I'm going to show you guys. Let me scroll. So as I see what is what. I'm trying to see what's what, y'all. Okay, here we go. Let me scroll. This is where they messed up at. See that image? See those images? Those are the images of the real Jane Doe in this case. Do you notice the image of the girl with the platter? On that platter is not in this affidavit. See, what Mesha and Bird Brain Adria did was added that photo in and say, that's me on that platter. That, you know, Mesha, that's me on the platter. They put it in with the girl, the real photos, and made it seem like they all is her. All of the photos are photos of her. However, those photos of the girl on the platter comes from a party that Diddy did. That is, you can get these images right off Google. People went and dug up some stuff and found them of the real girl without the blur. Okay? That's what they did. So you should have known that people was gonna do that when your story wasn't right. Your story was all over the place. And see, like I said, the only reason why Mesha was able to even get away with it for just a little time that she did is because Adria is someone who was actually at Diddy parties back in the day, because she has photos to prove that. Okay? And so what these two hood rats did was came to the conclusion that they can milk this case, okay, and ride off the fact that Adria have proof she was there. And what they did was had Adria back up anything Mesha said. And so that's why everybody believed it. People was even in my comments, Adria said that's her. So since when Adria's mouth become golden? She admitted to being a prostitute for a stretch of 5 years, watching illegal things happening over and over and over that she even participated in. Yet she was not held captive. She woke up every day in her doorman building, got dressed to come be a hood rat over and over and over again, and ignore the children that she said that she's seen in there. Now it makes everything that she said unbelievable. She's not credible anymore. Because how are you, for one, showing up to these events at the age of 26 years old? Because she said that. She was 26 years old at the time. You're an adult, a full grown adult, and you participated. Yet everybody else in the room supposed to get charged, and you don't. You was manipulated. And see, y'all so bird brain and can't see that. But if it was your kid in that room, you wouldn't care who was manipulated. You was an adult and you was in here, you should get charged too. But because it ain't your kid, she is a victim because she was there and she was manipulated and they used her and they drugged her. Okay, a one-time incident, maybe. Okay? We're talking about somebody who kept going back and over again for 5 years. And that's what she said. Nellyville didn't make that up. Okay? I think it was from 2004 to 2009. Okay? And she was getting paid to do it and do sexual favors. And another thing, when she was over there on Miss Dean, I hope I'm saying it right, Miss Jean, I think, channel, and she did the Zoom meeting with her. Miss Jean was talking to Mesha, and Adria joined in. And it was just really strange how when Adria joined, Mesha was like, talking, joking about how big her breast is getting. She was like pushing them up, you know what I'm saying, like gesturing and saying they getting big now. And Adria come in like, oh, I want to see them. Show me. But wasn't you a victim of this? And Adria admitted to eating a strawberry off her on that table when she was allegedly underage. What would be a joke about anything with breasts right now between those two? Yeah. It's so much. Adria, I took notes, yeah. I've been taking notes. And I'm not gonna even talk about a whole lot, because if you don't get it by now, baby, you deserve to go believe her and go over there and send money and get gat. Okay, at this point, because I don't know what to tell y'all. I have shown you proof. I've told you the other day. I told y'all weeks ago that Adria was full of BS, and they're wrong. Adria said in one of the interviews, I don't know who channel it was on, but she did an interview and she was just talking about, I got money, my daddy got money, we straight, I always have money, all this and that, right? Well, why you just told Miss Jane that you only get $824 a month, so can she please put your Cash App and Zelle on the video, because you only get $2 something a week for unemployment, and then with a total of $824 a month, and you and me should need y'all Cash Apps put up there, and you get $413 in EBT for yourself, your son, and you got to feed the dogs and stuff. Why are you saying that? You laying it on thick. Yeah. You laying it on thick. Y'all wrong. Then now supposedly, allegedly, I heard from another creator who is exposing the bull, you know what? That Mesha is now threatening creators who is exposing her because she's mad because her Cash Apps stopped and slowed down. Slow down, stopped, or one or the other. But she's mad about it because she's being exposed for who she is. You can come over here all you want to. Nellyville not the one to play with. I don't care what you're talking about. You really need to be behind bars for playing in this case. And playing in all these people's face. It's Thanksgiving this week, the holiday time. People got their own stuff. And you're going to sit up here and lie on something like this when there could really be children and things like that involved. And you're taking up people's time. You're trying to change the public perception. And, y'all, I really want to go clean in. I really do. Her and Adria obviously is on some type of drugs and concocted this story. And also this girl, Mesha, according to the YouTuber I talked about earlier, Miss Jane, I think it is, she looked up her police record. She has 2 charges for prostitution. We already know that's what type of business Adria was in. She admitted to that boastfully on every interview. Okay? She also said, joking, because she was doing a lot of joking, because what it was is, I believe she didn't think that Miss Jane would put this Zoom meeting she had with them out in the public. So they was a little bit more open. They wasn't like all up on the interviews they did. They was a little bit more open and relaxed and stuff like that. And she said that the female orgies was fun. How could you say that with all the stuff that happened to you? That was one of the things that stood out to me when Miss Jane was talking to you and just getting a rundown of your story. Miss Ma'am? You admitted to taking the lives of children. You did all that. Just look at what people would do, what lengths they'll go to for money. And also another thing that stood out to me is Miss G asked her and Adria, are you afraid that people will come after you? And so Adria said, yeah, people are already trying to do something and this and that and the other. So Mesha like, people after you? Except like she's shocked. She like, what? You like you scared people will come after you? You said no. You sat over there and talked about how scared you been the whole time, and that you didn't want to come out because you were scared of what. So what? You not scared no more? And Adria scared by herself. What y'all need to be scared of? Somebody come filing charges on y'all. I don't know how that will work, but y'all need to get in trouble for what y'all doing, cause y'all just sitting up there lying. I don't believe nothing Adria talking about no more. Cause all that moving around and bouncing around the bed and acting like a crackhead. Now that I see that you was lying, at first I'm thinking that, okay, maybe she not lying, but she's sure not innocent. If she was there and she was an adult and took part in what happened. I'm just looking through my notes to see if it's in, because honey, I have a lot of stuff that's in my notes that I wrote down, but I'm not even gonna keep going through these notes. I showed y'all what it is. If y'all don't at this point don't believe it, I don't know what to tell you anymore. I don't. There is proof all over. I've been called Adria out, like I said, weeks ago, and it is what it is at this point. Go send her a cash app. If you don't believe her, be brave and go send her a cash app then. Put your money where your mouth is. That's all I can tell y'all. Cause yeah, it's all out there. Y'all can go check out the other videos. They got a whole lot of stuff on these girls, okay? They went further than me. I wanted to go to the black and white and get the affidavit to prove. And then the pictures, you can see that that's not that girl. Like, come on now. The pictures was enough for me. I didn't even have to go do nothing else. I knew that she was lying. But I said, okay, I got to get proof. I can't just... So I would have never just did it off of pictures. I had to go get proof. Black and white. The problem is they messed up when they chose a picture off Google to add to these pictures. That was problem number one. Then the girl all over the place with the story. She remembers certain things, then she don't remember again. She got the dates messed up, then she can tell you the dates for this, and then she got the dates messed up again right when it get to a part that she really needs to explain herself. All of a sudden, she forgot the dates all over again. Girl, get it together. You turned, according to your story, if people listen to it, she went from 10 years old to 17 years old within a matter of 2 years or something like that. Yeah. She went from 6th grade, then she was in 2nd semester, then she was in 10th grade. That girl is all over the place. Now, I think something possibly happened to them. I don't know if it was with this, but something got to be wrong. Anytime you go to this extreme, and don't bring your buck teeth, hump mouth, looking like a dog catcher by the mouth over here on the Nellyville show, or I will ride you like a dog. And for y'all that want to come in the comments with your BS, I don't care. Keep it to yourself. Honey, I'm not stunting nothing that y'all talking about. I'm not, she deserve any backlash she get. She really deserve how Nelly DeVille really get down, but I'm trying not to go there on my channel and get too stupid, but I want to go clean in on her, y'all. I want to go in on her because there are possibly real victims in this story, and that part right there is not funny, and it's not a joke. So for y'all to come up with this elaborate story and play with all these people, it's just going to show us what type of world we live in. That people would go that far. It's so sad. I wanted to believe that their stories were true. But there's no way Mesha could be lying and Adria is telling the truth. At this point, they both in cahoots because Adria is now backing up everything that Mesha said. What she messed up at is bringing Mesha, because she would have got away with this a long time by herself. But she brought Mesha and Mesha blew up the spot, baby. Because how you going to bring a buck-tooth buffalo to, you know what I'm saying? Well, I ain't saying like you got it together, but what I'm saying, you're going to bring her over here and she can't even remember the story. So you can't tell a lie with lies. Yeah, I'm talking about it. I don't care who don't like it. If you don't like it, that's your problem. What you gonna say? Oh, you don't look out? I don't care. What you say? Baby, I look good. Look at me. I'm looking at me. I look good. I'm Nellyville, baby. Y'all know not to play. Well, if you don't know not to play with me, you're going to find out. You can't tell me nothing. They wrong for what they did. I'm trying to keep my little real comments to a minimum, y'all, but they sliding out a little bit at a time. And Adria over there itching and scratching, looking like, the Geico and Jiminy Cricket mix. You know what I'm saying? With them tangled up garbage can weaves. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all need to get roasted. I don't care what you say. I can say what I want to say. Y'all wrong for that. And y'all need to be reported. I hope the people get together and do something. I don't know how it's supposed to go or how it would go. But y'all need to, charges need to be taken out on y'all for that. It really do. Because that's wrong. The real victims should be the focus. And they probably are really afraid to come out now. Just think about that. The real victims are probably really afraid to come out due to the fact that they seeing this foolishness and the mockery all over. And these platforms that's not doing their due diligence to make sure, that they vet these big back monsters coming up here lying. Okay? Because that is the responsibility. I see straight through it. I don't care about a view. I don't care if I get 2 views for telling the truth. Okay? I don't. I would have never interviewed these girls. Especially Mesha. Because Adria, I was caught up in it. The only thing I said was, you're an accomplice, you're not a victim. Let's reverse that. But I kind of believe with the stuff she was saying. But now, I don't know what's going on. And Mesha, I'm just going to end it as that, y'all. And every time I see them do a new interview, every time I see them up here, if they still keep trying to milk this, I'm going to keep riding them. Because y'all wrong. For what y'all doing, and you will be exposed. I said that the other day. I'm going to keep exposing you. I've been busy, so I only put a little bit of stuff together today, but it is what it is, y'all. Tell me what y'all think in the comments. I'm sure y'all been seeing stuff. I wish I could have got a video done sooner. I've been busy, but honey, I'm back at it, and I will keep up with what's going on because I'm going to follow them all over wherever they go, and every time they do something, Nellyville will be back, to do another one. Find somebody to play with, but it ain't me. Bye, y'all.